Welcome back. Today we're going to go through Ryan Amusements. And if I remember correctly, this is where we encounter our first little sisters that we can grab and have them collect Adam for us. And that dynamic has changed a bit from the first game, so we'll show you that. But we need to go and find an incinerate plasmid so we can get through all of this ice. So first things first. As you can see up at the top, the arrow is pointing us to go into Ryan Amusements, so we will head that way shortly. Can't get in here quite right yet. Head over here. Finish looking at everything. Look outside. Go ahead in here. Pick up some more rivets. Alright. Bandages if we need them. Alright, let's head on this way. Journey to the surface. Hall of the Future. All things we will become familiar with. They had TV dinners down here even. Wow, that's impressive. Bring some coffee to get a little of Eve back. Doing alright, but I'll pick up the money. Need any rivets right yet. Our Vita chamber in case we die. Alright, let's go ahead and go on in. And as we can see, there's another butterfly. We will be reborn. She is our salvation. Let's listen to this.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
That was really touching. Very loving sentiment from her mother.
Clown!
Oh!
Fucking clown!
Hey!
You think you're so? I deserve respect! I do!
Get over here. Where you at? Ah! Gotcha! Got him at the headshot, no less. Yeah! Alright, well, we'll need to come over here and unfreeze that. Can't quite get any of that. Just for the heck of it, let's go ahead and hack it. Alright. Here's the guy we killed. And when we come back, there's going to be several other splicers in here waiting to attack us, so let's go ahead and go on in here.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
Now that's interesting, because in the first Bioshock, the Big Daddies were, if I remember correctly, they were bonded physically into their suit. You couldn't yank them out of it. What's interesting, Sinclair says that we can be saved. Oh, there's the machine gun. We will come back and get that. That'll be broken open for us here in a minute. Now, if you want to increase, the clip size or the damage for the rivet gun, I would suggest going ahead and using this. I'm gonna personally hold off on it until we get the machine gun and then utilize it. But that's just me. You play the game how you want to play it. Another Vita chamber down here. There's something to hack. Alright, let's listen to this.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here coo with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Okay, we can't get through there.
Hack the door controls. That should pop it open.
Alright, Sinclair.
Angels remember, so we remember. Can I come out to play again, Mr. B?
We're gonna end up in here in a little bit. There we go. We need the ticket.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Alright. Turned on the dialogue, so subtitles, so you will be able to see those. Right there is going to be a enemy splicer right up here, so let's go ahead and get ready.
You're not my fault.
And we can hear him.
Huh?
Alright. Now, let's see what kind of upgrades we have for this. As you notice, there's always 2 upgrades you can get immediately, and then there's a third. You have to get both of the previous ones before you can get the third one to open up. So I'm going to get the damage increase for the machine gun. And we better be ready to fight, because there are a lot of enemies out here.
Choppers! Get yourselves hit! No fuck up this time! I don't have those axes! Daddy's home! Fire! Save me,
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
Alright. Go ahead and continue looking. Back this way, just to make sure we are topped off on everything real quick. Alright. Go back this way and get the first aid kit. Vending machine. Oops, didn't mean to buy that, but oh well. You're not the most graceful thing around, let me tell you. We will be headed down into the journey to the surface here in a little bit.
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
Oh, it's a sports boost tonic. Tonics are passive. Don't have to do anything to activate them. We just equip them and then they're active. And that's always an important thing to remember. You know, you don't have to be the fastest, you just have to, you know, not be the slowest. So let's go ahead and equip that. Go this way. Can't quite get in there just yet, but we will shortly. Go ahead and pick up machine gun rounds. Another Vita chamber. Alright, so we'll go through this area and watch all of these, or listen to them I should say.
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here, he shouts to his crewmen as he wipes sleep from his eyes. Full stop. We begin building here. Refitted for heavy construction, the Olympian returns with a new cargo. A state-of-the-art submersible platform, nicknamed the Sinker, ferries supplies and workers to the sea floor, fathoms below.
So we're learning how Rapture came to be.
After initial supplies have been brought to the seafloor, the platform is permanently moored in the sediment. Massive iron girders are sunk hundreds of feet into the rock and silt. Below the platform, engineers work to overcome obstacles such as diamond-hard rock, obstinate sea life, and unexpected damage.
We don't want to go that way quite right yet. Let's listen to this.
I love the kids in Miss Englert's third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
So that was New Year's 1959? The day that everything went to hell in Rapture. Okay. Continue.
After the platform is secured, work progresses at an astounding rate. Designed to be the foundation of Rapture, workers toil around the clock to create the metropolis you see today.
And this one was destroyed, so we don't know exactly what that was all about. There's a health station here. Let's go ahead and hack it. There we go. Got a free first aid kit. There's a first aid kit up on there. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue looking around. Go into the gift shop here.
Your kind ain't welcome here.
So you're hiding. I know this estate like the back of my...
Alright. Got rid of them. Collect some more money. Don't need to get my boots shined yet, so we'll just move on. Apparently taking the money required you to drink. That or it drove you to drink, one or the other. Not quite sure. Wow, Epstein's still around here. Huh?
I don't think so.
Apparently, our fortune hasn't changed any since Bioshock. Not surprised by that, though. Got the El Amo Bandito. So here's the El Dorado Lounge, Journey to the Surface, Hall of the Future, Souvenirs, which is where we're at. The train station, security, which we've already been to, and the lobby. Alright. We'll be back to the El Amo Bandito. Anybody need a postcard? Interesting place for some machine gun ammunition. Search the trash can. Let's listen to this.
Used to be, there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than the cost of manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair, and he laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
Okay, we got the blue bonus, so we got some extra cash, which you heard was already going into our cash fund there. Alright.
You soiled my...
Okay. Go ahead and hack it. Getting quite a bit of money, so let's go ahead and spend a little bit of it. Alright, let's switch to the anti-personnel rounds. Eat some canned beans. Pick up some rivets. There we are. Looking good. Alright, well, we're locked out of there for a sec, although we can just blast our way in, but let's go this way first, since we don't have to do anything to go this way. Get some more trap rivet. Okay, that's not good. As you can see, one was closed, and now it's open. Yeah, just not good. Not good for us. Gotcha! Alright. Searcher. Can't get into there. Hey, go ahead and zap this. Get us in there. Somebody associated with Lamb's group has been living down here. Listen to this.
I know the surface, Eleanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal. On perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct. Rapture is deliverance.
Another Cohen movie. Alright, let's go on up.
Each of us has a moral duty to increase the common joy. and ease the common pain. Alone, we are nothing. Mere engines of self-interest. Together, we are the full. And through unity, we transcend the self.
Alright. Head on out.
I do hope in eternity there will be time to pick Sophia.
Nothing? Okay, well, we're on the other side of where the blockage was at. Uh-oh. Got him. Good going. Alright. If we need to get back over here, we can just run up here. Cross back over. Oh, there's some coffee, some potato chips. Alright, let's head this way. Go to the lounge. Appears to be a dead body there.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
Well, that's all you can do. That's all you can do, Eleanor. Appreciate it. Alright. This helps. Picture of us getting a present. Definitely want to equip that. Listen to this.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog-eat-dog. I wanted to see these dog-eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog-eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
So you saw we got some heavy rivets back in the souvenir shop. Those are just kind of armor-piercing ones, so use those for the Big Daddies. There should be one in here. Alright, well, let's get this security bot. There we go. Now, the Big Daddy's not going to attack us until we attack him, so we don't need to rush off half-cocked and, you know, get killed. You know, we need to prep the field for the battle.
Now that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
So let's go ahead and survey the situation here.
of those children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her. I stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal. I escaped, but could Cindy have become one of those things? I've got to find her, now more than ever.
All right.
Mr. Bubbles, come on!
Let's just wait here for Mr. Bubbles. He got me. Got him.
Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
Come here, honey.
Daddy?
There we go, honey.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
Come on, Daddy. It's close.
So that's where the nearest body is. We just need to follow that and we'll come across a body that she can get at him for us. Okay.
Stench. God, like the horses' stables. Repugnant. Absconding with an innocent. Turn off the lights.
Okay, so here is the body. So when we go and attempt to get Adam from that body, we're gonna get a bunch of splicers coming through all over the place.
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
We can go ahead and just prep the field here a little bit.
Just put her right down on that corpse.
And remember, we can always come back and pick those up. Trap rivets on this thing here. Here we go. Pick that one up.
I put sheets, a hot plate, walls painted mostly, mattress with real springs. You'll love it.
Alright. I think we're about ready.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
As you can see, below our Eve amount, that's the progress she's making. They're fixing to burn through there.
Come on, Daddy.
All right.
He's nicer than other daddies.
Thank you, honey.
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasmid costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
Alright, let's go collect our rivets that we didn't use. While I'm thinking about it, let's go hack these. Got a lot of money, so we might as well go ahead and spend it. Okay, looks like all of our rivets from that way were used. We've checked everybody. Alright, so let's go this way.
Why, hello there. My name is Andrew Ryan. I built the city of Rapture for children just like you, because the world above had become unfit for us. But here, beneath the ocean,
It is natural to wonder if the danger has passed. If those we left behind will ever come to their senses. So, let us imagine, you and I, what might befall us on the surface.
So as you can see down below where our Eve is listed, we've done one of 2 gathers. So every little sister will do 2 gathers for us. So we just need to make sure that we get all the gathers out of each one. Alright.
I told you about this one. Make him listen.
There was a person over here, and there were a couple that ran down and are hiding from us now. Can't get into here. So the only way we can go is this way.
Innocent. How could you? Read our pamphlet.
Come here.
Oh, Father!
Ridiculous. Ridiculous!
Alright. See a plasmid or a tonic right there, but we can't get in there. Go ahead and look at these real quick. Make sure there's nothing in them.
Beef? Stew? From a can? Oh, the indignity. Go!
Hey, there's nothing wrong with beef stew from a can. Alright, so we need to get into there just to check it out.
Hold it!
Picking through the trash for scraps to eat. I'm just grateful Mother doesn't have to see me this way.
Say?
Okay. Listen to this.
I think all of the children have finally fallen asleep. And now that the park is all quiet, I can't sleep myself. I guess it's just you and me, Mr. Voice Recorder. You, me, in 1959. I wonder what the new year will... What was that? Something's happened. The lights are going out. Kids, stay in your sleeping bags. It's gonna be fine.
So she just heard the first attack of Fontaine's people.
Come on, exert yourself. Flatten him out. This might work.
Got her. Alright, let's get the anti-personnel rounds. Hack this. Not that we can use that, but, you know, good to know it's there, just in case. Because we will be coming back this way. Search there. Nothing.
On the surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of his arm for a home and lands of his own. But the parasites say no. What was yours is ours. We are a state. We are gone. We demand our share.
This is what Ryan used to teach the children what the surface was like. Let's see where the next corpse is at. Oh, that way? Well, we can go that way.
She's helpless!
Okay, before we go in there, let's go ahead and check this area out real quick. This leads us back up to the second floor. Great.
Here's where I found her, see? Stupid piece of garbage!
Excellent. Okay. So here's our second body.
Adam, Daddy, right here.
Hold on, honey. Hold on. Alright, let's get ready. Got a lot of prepping to do here. Get ready. Listen to this.
I've been rationing my supplies ever since the park got cut off from the rest of Rapture. Gotta stay strong. I'm holed up in this workshop, surrounded by those wailing brats, trying to beat their way in. They want my food, my guns. They want it all. But I got a plan. I'm gonna fix up the transport sub that's been rusted in the maintenance bay. Then I'm gonna get the hell out of this hole. These animals want Rapture? They can have it.
So the little kids were trying to get in. All right. ahead and continue prepping everything here. Alright. Are we ready? I think we are.
Daddy, let's get it.
That's right, honey. You get that for Daddy.
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature. But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
Unhand that child, you monster! So ridiculous!
Still serve.
There we are. Well, I think we did pretty good there. Go get her.
Daddy, you always save me.
All right, Chief, we've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
All right. Ah! Wait, scared me. Alright, as you can see down below our Eve, we've now got to get her to a vent. And as you can see up at the top of the screen, there's an arrow pointing towards that vent. Interrupted somebody while they were cooking.
Lamb is becoming a problem. woman is a damned collectivist. Here in Rapture, how could the Council fail to see it? Worse, to hide her intent, she gulls these patients of hers into a religious frenzy. A new Kremlin will rise and swallow the Council House before they realize they've been had. I will not have my city swindled by the parasite, whatever its guise. It is time, I think, to call Sinclair.
Ryan and Sinclair are in cahoots with one another.
Drop that poor little girl!
Well, they recognize I had the little sister. So here's a courthouse with an arm sticking out of it, no doubt to take something from someone. Well, his dinner was burning there, too. Alright, there is a stairway here.
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire city sing the virtues of greed and pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already they grow weary of struggling against one another in fruitless competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces. Ryan promised us more, they seem to say. In what shall we now believe? And Eleanor, it is our task to answer.
Okay.
What's
Let's head on back down.
The parasite makes nothing for itself. Its only tools are taxes and tithes meant to trick you into offering what it has not earned. In Rapture, we keep what is ours.
I'm rough on the robots.
On the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated. It must be controlled, and finally, surrendered.
Okay, let's continue looking around here.
to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say, no, your art must serve the cause. Your ideals endanger the people.
Alright, let's continue looking here. Saw some rivets. Definitely need those.
True friends
Perfect
stick
now.
by you through
Got some
thick and
toys?
thin.
Come on, I deserve something, don't I?
Where are you?
I'm over here.
She's fragile.
Got him. Alright. Where you at, hey? I have no idea how they didn't hear me. I mean, I am just huge. Alright, let's head on down. Ah, yeah. Filter services lanes. Special interests. This way.
Lacking its own ingenuity, the parasite fears the visionary. What it cannot plagiarize, it seeks to censor. What it cannot regulate, it seeks to ban. Rapture was founded on an idea, and here they are held inviolate.
Alright, so it looks like we need to go down this way.
Now, Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
Well, if you saw my original playthrough of Bioshock, you know, I just could not bring myself to do it. You know, those little sisters didn't ask for all this, you know, so no, we aren't doing that, Augustus. We're gonna do right by the little sisters. Although certainly don't feel like you have to do that in your playthrough.
gotta find the right game for me. Not just any old girl. Somebody who understands me.
As I stated, we are going to rescue the little sisters this playthrough, so... There you go, honey. Go find Tannenbaum.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
Alright, so she's safe. Go ahead and hack this, see what kind of free stuff we might be able to get. Oh, first aid kit. Probably will be coming back for that. There will be a lot of splicers attacking us here when we get out of this area, so just be prepared. You can hide behind here. You'll be safe.
This wit's on my side. God has no limits.
Alright, well, we took care of them pretty good. I was quite happy with that.
Maybe there's an odd number of folks down here. And you're just the odd man out. Fuck you.
Ah, there we go. Thought there was one around here. Eat a little bit. Don't really want to think about what happened to the children that were down here. You know that couldn't have ended well.
Your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide for you. They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasites said, no! The child has a duty. He will go to war and die for the nation.
Well, if that didn't scare the hell out of kids, I don't know what would. Okay, we don't need any of that, so we'll leave that alone for right now. Don't want to talk to the hand. A lot of talking to the hand, actually. There we go. Perfect. Knew there was a way up here.
Two weeks at my last count. 2 weeks since we were trapped in this rotten park. I haven't been eating. The children need all the supplies we've got left. Need them more than I do. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can feel myself getting weaker. The children have noticed the condition I'm in, of course. What will happen once I'm gone? I'll be all alone.
That's interesting. These children have yellow eyes, and the adult doesn't. I wonder if these children were kidnapped and turned into little sisters. Interesting.
She don't even know it's there.
Gotcha. Alright. Doing pretty good. Hop on down here. Okay, well we can't go that way, so to the tariff office. So we'll go this way.
I put sheet, a hot plate, was painted mostly.
Now there's water up ahead.
You'll love it.
We can just electrocute him with the water. And electrobolt. Nice. Okay. Go ahead and go on in. Search everything. That reminds me. Yeah, there's some aspirin and some coffee in there. Need that.
I met with Sinclair today of Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has and make them go away. I could fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella if he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what, and he flashes me these $1,000 Steinman teeth saying this job will, quote, change history, end quote.
So Sinclair bought out the newspaper. Let's buy the recoil limiter.
Open up, dog!
That was nice. We're doing pretty good on the money. Alright. We're exiting the tariff office now. Back on our way through the journey to the surface. War Street, disease.
Guide my hand!
Okay, let's hide. And reload. Alright. And continue searching around here. What else we can find? Ah. Listen to this one.
Third session today with this amazing limey shrink, Dr. Sophia Lamb. She said that all Ryan's horse shit about always looking out for number one is turning us little guys against each other. And what we need is unity, solidarity. Then, she held up a mirror. Turns out, I wear my hair and mustache just like Ryan. So today, I'm spreading the word about Lamb. And tonight, I'm shaving my whole stupid head.
Well, Dr. Lamb was definitely making an impact. Collapse Avenue. Escape to Rapture.
Unable to provide for itself, the need of the parasite grows until war is made to justify it. Your parents brought you to Rapture, where you need never fear the parasites again. So you see, there is no place for you on the surface. But you may bring the world to you. If you know someone who belongs in Rapture, write a letter to the Ryan Industries mailroom. And you never know. The next new face might be familiar.
Well, obviously somebody decided to have a little fun with Ryan. Messing him up like that. Lamb will lead the way. The end of Ryan is the end of the self. Reject the tyranny of the self. Rapture failed, we will not. Okay. And then this represents Rapture. There's the moon, the sky, the lighthouse that we saw at the beginning of Bioshock. Can't go this way. All blocked off. But there is another maintenance hatch. Let's listen to this.
I know this facility is vital to the preservation of secrecy in Rapture. But seeing myself transformed into that lurching, waxen nightmare, do children truly respond to this? Still, I spoke to a young man exiting the park after the grand opening, asking him what, if anything, he had learned here. He said his chores didn't seem so bad anymore, as long as Mother wouldn't send him to the surface.
Well, the Journey to the Surface exhibit seems to have worked. Seems to have scared the hell out of the kids. And so here we are back above where we were originally when we entered. There's the entrance that we took. So this opens all the maintenance doors. Alright, now we can get in here. Go ahead and pick this tonic up. And we can drink to our health with Booze Hound, so it'll give us a small amount of Eve rather than draining it, which that's always good. Here's a dating tip.
I've got a little dating tip for you, Jimbo. It'll get you out of that Lonely Hearts Club for good. This scheme works 100% at a time, guaranteed. First, find some Betty and take her to Ryan Amusements. Then, you'll go to the gift shop, buy her a teddy bear. This is key. I ain't kidding around. Then, you buy her a ticket on Journey to the Surface. As soon as you hit that first scare, bingo! Tunnel of Love.
Well, he was all set. Had the booze, the bear, just no Betty. We'll just wait for the effects of the alcohol to wear off here real quick. Okay, good deal.
Come on, choppers! Tear this place down! Accept his plan! Come back!
Alright. I think we're ready to continue on. Go on up here. Now, before we continue, I did want to go back through here Because this entrance has been opened up, so let's go ahead and see where this one was. Ah, there it is. Takes us back into the workshop.
My home. Oh, my home. How I long for one night in a void.
Okay. Moving right on along. Following our little arrow.
You broke it, didn't you, Edna? Everything you
There is a turret up ahead here.
You're mean, Roger. It was probably your clumsy, fat hands that loused it up.
Typical broad. Stay away from...
So it's going to give upgraded damage.
I inherited all of this. Don't you understand? Come on.
Welcome to the circus of Bowser.
Hello, turret. Thank you for taking care of them. Appreciate that, buddy. As you can see, there's all these little symbols of these different plasmids.
So, you would drain the people of their life's blood. Rapture is a body, Delta. I am the voice, and Big Sister is the hand. When Rapture speaks of you, it says only this. Sleep now. Your day is done.
Okay, we'll come back in here. Uh-oh. Big Sister. We'll encounter her shortly again. Once we get incinerate, we can go in here, though. To see the kitchen of tomorrow. Alright. Hear this.
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. Bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
Perhaps, Gil. Perhaps. Okay. So here's the Gatherer's Garden. Grab the Eve hypo real quick. Let's purchase some upgrades. Alright, so incinerate is 90. We definitely need that. Hopefully we're above age 12.
Light up enemies to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spread.
All right.
Congratulations on your recent purchase of the incinerate plasmid. Say, Tom here is having a romantic evening with a gal. What would impress her more than lighting the fireplace with a snap of your fingers?
Whoops. Well, that was not good. You notice there's a new person over here.
I ain't dead yet.
No, you are now, buddy.
Oh, a party. But this party just hit the skids. Carl needs a light for his cigar, and no one can help him.
Alright, let's go visit in here. Alright. There's another gatherer's garden in here. And a whole bunch of stuff. Well, we're loaded up full on heavy rivets, but we can definitely use some trapped ones. We can get another gene tonic slot or armored shell, careful hacker. I'm gonna buy armored shell. Back this way real quick. I just wanted to see something. Okay, the health upgrade's 40. Okay. So we're gonna go fight the big sister again. And this time we actually have to kill her. Let's get the heavy rivets ready. Plan on lighting her up and coming back in here. Get some help from the turret.
Holy Moses, son. Not even a big sister can keep you down. Well, come on back and melt the ice and we can say goodbye to this 2-bit carny ride.
Alright. Unfortunately, I need to spend to open up a slot, so I'll just hold on to it for right now.
They're better. They know it. I know it.
Alright, let's go back to the Atlantic Express now.
Ryan saw the individual as a hero, a noble survivor. And Rapture was his paradise, a shrine to the supremacy of the self. The result? Slavery, genocide, chaos. Now that the tyrant is dead, we are a true collective, a single family.
Okay. Let's listen to this.
He's gone. James was the only man I ever loved, and now it's like he never even came to Rapture. He heard me sing at the limbo room, came up all bashful. He liked hearing songs about what it's really like to live in this town. I think he's been trying to organize folks against Ryan. And now he's gone, and I'm here, singing Rise, Rapture, Rise. Scared to death they're gonna come for me.
We're going to meet Grace here shortly. She and I have a little disagreement. Misunderstanding, so to speak. Alright. Let's see, this should be open. No?
Outstanding sport. You're proving to be quite a windfall. Now just open the train tunnel from the security booth there, and I'll come out and jump on.
Alright.
I like to look a man in the eye when I give him my word. You and me, kid, we're going places.
Okay, Sinclair.
I had thought you some golem of Sinclair's, brought here to hold Rapture's arms while he rifles through her pockets. But no, you are aware of your plight. Who, I wonder, would be so cruel to force a mirror on a man with no face?
Lamb was waiting for us. Come out shooting and start the train.
Just try. Like
From a cab? Indignity. Go! Punishment. Run and make it stop!
Alright. Did pretty good there. Check the bodies. Let's see where Sinclair was hiding out in here. A lot of TVs, you can see a lot.
Andrew Ryan. He reckoned the free market was some kind of Holy Spirit gonna lead us all over the rainbow. And I reckon it's a big fat hooker too dim to spot a wooden nickel. So old Andy went and became his own ghost, and I whittled nickels till I made a mint.
Alright, so we are now ready to go. Oh, good lord. That thing's big.
Attention. Subject Delta is now trapped in Pauper's Drop. All railcar travel is suspended until he is found. Remember, the enemy is alone. We are the family.
Lamb's trying to box us in, kid. This is a goddamn citywide lockdown. To keep the train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway. She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair Deluxe. Find her and get that key.
Alright. So, in our next episode, we'll be going through the Pauper's Drop area, where we'll meet Grace Holloway, as well as the research video camera. So that will be next episode. So I'd like to thank you for watching. If you liked what you've seen, hope you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I release new content. And I will talk to you later. Have a good rest of your day.